What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle today against a subscriber/follower on Twitter. Before we get started, if you can, please show some shady love to that like button right below this video. Remember, if this video reaches 1,400 likes, I will keep 2 Pokemon videos a day coming your way. That is what I say. Now, today we are battling Christopher. Like I said, Twitter link will be in the description below. We're going to go over the team I'm bringing. I decided to go back to weather. You know, it's been nice outside. The sun has been shining, so I decided, hey, let's make the sun shine in game. You know what I'm saying? All right, so here we go. I am bringing. Let me know in the comment section, who do you think is going to be the MVP? Who are you rooting for? Which Pokemon is going to be the most valued in today's battle? We have Ninetales, Venusaur, Shiftry, Charizard Y, Quillfish, because I can't get away from this Quillfish, and my Donphan. So let me know who you think is going to be the MVP on those one more time. That is, Ninetales, Venusaur, Donphan, Quillfish, Shiftry, and Charizard Y. Now, Charizard Y is an interesting set. I'm really hoping that I can show it off in this battle. I'm hoping anyway. We're going to see what happens. My opponent is bringing a fantastic team for me to try this Charizard set out on, because I already see 1, 2, 3, 4 Pokemon that it can just poop all over. Absolutely destroy. Then again, my Venusaur... my Venusaur is going to be extremely useful as well. So we're gonna have to keep an eye out on that. I do see the Rotom lead, but because my Ninetales is especially defensive, I'm just gonna leave with my Ninetales to get the sun up. I have both my Shiftry and my Venusaur, which can take out 2 of his big threats. The only two things on his team that I'm really worried about are the Azumarill and the Rotom. So I want to get rid of those as soon as possible. My Venusaur completely walls that Azumarill, so I got to keep that in mind throughout the match. I'm going to be trying to do a lot better, like I stated a little while ago, a lot better at battling. I know there are things that I always do that I can't help, like items. I constantly screw up items, and I also know in yesterday's battle I said something about U-turn being technician enabled. No, we know technician does not affect U-turn, but I really do, all the comments regarding that. So he is going to open up with his Heatran, sure enough, to get the Stealth Rocks up, which is understandable. So I'm actually going to go right out into my Rotom. Right out into my Donphan. I'm saying that I want to do a better job, but I didn't see the air balloon. I didn't see that message, so I'm assuming he's not floating in the air with an air balloon. He's going to go straight away for the Earth Power. Actually, I really thought he was going to get the rocks up. That's going to do a decent amount of damage. It's not going to be a 2-hit KO, but I'm completely fine here. I'm not going to predict him to go on into Rotom. I'm actually just going to straight up go for... I'm going to go for a knockoff regardless. I was going to go for an Earthquake, but seeing that I brought my Donphan with knockoff, I'm just going to go straight up for a knockoff. If he switches out, awesome. He is going to switch out, so we're going to be able to knock off whatever item this Rotom is holding, because the Rotom is the obvious switch-in. Let's see what he's got. What do you got, girl? Knocking off the Rotom items. There goes the choice specs. You're not tricking me today. He still might trick me because of the fact that he wants my leftovers. With that in mind, I'm gonna make an interesting play. I'm gonna switch out into my Venusaur because it does completely wall this Rotom. If he still decides to trick for whatever reason, that would be cool because he'll get the Black Sludge, and that will be fantastic. If he decides to Volt Switch, I can eat it up. He is gonna trick, so you know what? Take my recovery and have some residual damage. That is fantastic. That's actually what I wanted to happen. I'm okay with losing my recovery. He's gonna, look at that. I've never seen that before, because it, like, as if it's a healing thing, but it's actually Black Sludge, so that's a lot of fun. He's gonna want to try to trick that back onto me at some point. Now, the only problem is I half want to set up, but I know that I can't really set up with Venusaur until that Heatran is gone. So I think I'm just gonna go for a Giga Drain, hoping that he goes for a Volt Switch. He's gonna straight up withdraw. I'm sure he's going out into the Heatran. I don't have anything for this Heatran on my Venusaur, and I didn't want to make the prediction and try to do some switching. That would be not to my advantage. A little early for me to try to do that kind of stuff. I do think we see the leftovers now in the Heatran. So Heatran is holding leftovers. Rotom currently has the Black Sludge. I do think see, this Heatran is definitely a problem. What on my team can actually really get rid of the Heatran? You know what? I can hope that he's gonna go for a Fire type move. Is he gonna go for an Earth Power? He's probably gonna go for a Fire type move. I think I could quite possibly go out into my Charizard. I'm gonna go out into Charizard, hoping that he either goes for rocks, a Fire type move, or even better, Earth Power. One of those would be absolutely fantastic. I mean, that's probably 3 out of the 4 of his moves, so I have a pretty good chance of one of those happening. He goes for the Lava Plume. Because the sun's up, that's gonna do a decent chunk of damage. That HP went down fast. The sunlight is gonna fade, and that is fine by me, because I can Mega Evolve now and get 5 more turns of sun up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go for my Earthquake. Actually, yeah, I'm carrying Earthquake on my Charizard Y. And that's the interesting thing about this set. I'm gonna hope that he either stays in or goes into T-Tar, but he's gonna stay in, and I'm pretty sure I outspeed. I know Heatran's fast, but I don't think it's that fast. So I'm gonna Mega Evolve, get the sun up, and I don't think this thing has me. Maybe he has Toxic to Toxic me, but I'm gonna be able to go for the Earthquake here. I do outspeed, and that's a dead Heatran because Charizard has base 102 attack. Oh my gosh, he lives it! Wow, I did not expect him to live it. Not gonna lie, I really did not expect him to live it. Huh! Alright, so maybe I should have actually bred a Charizard, because all I did was take my Charizard Y and threw Earthquake on it. It doesn't have the right nature and everything. If it didn't have a negative attack nature, it probably would have killed. But, oh well, I guess that's how I'm showing it off. Regardless, I really like, I was on a call with PK Sparks and Moody and stuff, and like we were talking about this set, and I'm going to breed it the right way. I'm going to change something, though, because I don't really like the Flame Charge on here. I'm trying to think who he would go out into right now. He'd probably go out into his Rotom. Or his Tyranitar. I think I'm just gonna, this doesn't look like this Charizard's gonna work out too well. I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake again. If he goes out into Rotom, he is gonna go out into Rotom. I'm sure of it. There's the Rotom. And I did sacrifice the Solar Beam for the Earthquake, so that's rather unfortunate, but he is losing HP because of that black sludge. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go out into Venusaur on the off chance that he does want to trick me. And now that his Heatran is pretty low, I can probably start setting up with my Venusaur soon. Ooh, he's making a double switch. Baited me out into the Venusaur so he can go out into his Ferrothorn. Interesting. But I don't think this Ferrothorn can do a darn thing to me, so I'm actually just going to Growth. I'm just going to go for the Growth now at this point. He's going to stay in, which is interesting. I guess he's not expecting me. He's going to set up the rocks. So now I have a dead Charizard unless I can spin those rocks away. Now I kind of want to go for the hidden HP Fire here, but I think he's going to go out into Heatran, so I'm going to go for a double Growth. I'm going to go for a double Growth because I think that at +4, I mean, Heatran, he resists it 4 times, though. So he's going to withdraw. I do think the Heatran is coming in. There's the Heatran. At +4, the Giga Drain should kill. It really should. I really wish I was running Earthquake on this thing instead of my Charizard. The sun's going to fade, so I'm going to get outsped. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. I don't think I can live a Lava Plume. And now I really don't think that the Giga Drain's gonna kill. What a waste of setup, you know? You know? I know. We both know. Let's, I really want to go for this Giga Drain. But I know that it's the bad play. I know I'll regret it. Let me be smart. Let me go out into Quillfish. Let me go out into Quillfish and go for the Intimidate. If he goes for the Earth Power, then kudos to him. But I really think he's going to think that I'm so invested. +4/+4 that I'm going to want to stay in. So I'm going to Intimidate. Not that it matters at all. I don't know why I thought that was going to matter. He actually goes for the Protect to get a little bit more HP. So now I'm sure that he's going to go for the ground type move. Actually, Quillfish, can you pick up a kill here? Can you pick up a kill? He might actually fear the Quillfish right now. I think I'm going to take this opportunity to set up spikes. I'm trying to think if he would fear the Quillfish. I mean, I don't know if he'd fear the Quillfish. He's going to think that I brought it in for a reason. Let me go for spikes. I think he's switching out to Ferrothorn. Oh, no, he stayed in. Oh, my gosh. Quillfish, you're dead again. Quillfish. I'm such a bad trainer. Oh, that over-prediction is going to cost me so freaking much. All right. Could have easily taken it out with an Aqua Jet. Very easily taken it out with an Aqua Jet. And you know what? He's invested in speed. He's got it. Heatran is naturally slower than Quillfish, so he's definitely invested in speed. I'm actually going to go for the Rapid Spin here to get rid of these rocks. He's probably going to go into his Ferrothorn, predicting that, and get a lot of damage off on my... Yeah, he goes out into the Ferrothorn. But it is what it is. I have to at least try to get rid of the rocks. He has so much momentum right now. If I would have gotten the Aqua Jet off, I would be in such a better position. I was so close to going for Aqua Jet. There are the Iron Barbs, and there is the Rocky Helmet. So he's running all of that nonsense. I'm just going to go out into Charizard again at this point, because I have no other option right now. And it could go out into my... Yeah, I'm going to go out into Charizard. Let's go out into Charizard. He might actually go out into the Tyranitar, predicting that. But I'm going to do it anyway. Let's do it anyway. I got rid of the rocks. He's probably going to reset up the rocks. So let me just go into Charizard before he sets him up. Man, I'm not going to live that Aqua Jet down. I really got to try to pull this battle back, because that Aqua Jet should have happened. I should have just went for that Aqua Jet. I was just like, you know what? No, he's going to bring in the Ferrothorn. He's actually going to double out. He's going to T-Tar. Watch. Goes out into Rotom. His Rotom still has the Black Sludge, though. So I might actually be able to take this thing out with a Flamethrower. Because Flamethrower does a lot. It's resisted just as much as Air Slash, but I mean, it might kill him. It might kill him in the sun. You never know. I'm gonna risk it at this point. Let's just go for the Flamethrower. I need this to kill, realistically. I really do need this to kill. So I need max damage right here, and that is a yes, critical hit. Oh my gosh, that's a crit. That crit could have mattered depending on the roll. I had a chance of killing. I could do 27% with this Charizard. So it had a chance of killing, but out comes the Azumarill, which of course is a problem. But I don't think this Charizard's worth saving at this point. I still have my Ninetales to set up the Sun. I'm not going to bother. I mean, I could very easily go out into my Venusaur to take whatever this Azumarill wants to do. But I think I'm just going to go for the Flamethrower. Actually, I'm probably just going to go for the Air Slash. It's max damage. I'm going to go for the Air Slash for max damage. Why not? I'm going to go for the Aqua Jet. Is that going to kill him in the sun? It could. It's going to kill him in the sun. It's Charizard X that gains the bulk, so he's going to be able to just take me out. I see the Life Orb, which is kind of good information to have. And now I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go out into my Shiftry, as opposed to my Venusaur. Actually, he's got his Heatran left. Yeah, let's go into Shiftry as opposed to Venusaur. I think that's the better bet. Now, he could very well try to go for the Play Rough here, so I'm just going to go for the safe Seed Bomb. And Seed Bomb should take him out. I know that he has some bulk behind him, but it's a Shiftry, and Shiftry's got some serious attack. So he is going to withdraw because of the Chlorophyll. If he goes, he's probably going to go to Ferrothorn. Goes out into Ferrothorn. Unfortunately, goes out into Ferrothorn. And I got the Seed Bomb, so that's not going to do too much. He does resist it 4 times, so that's pathetic damage. I lose some HP because of Life Orb. Wow, I thought I was Focus Sash, I'm not going to lie. It's one of the main reasons I really would have liked to have gone out into Venusaur, because I do pack the HP Fire. I kind of want to set up on this thing. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to run out of Sun, though, soon. So it might not be worth it. But, And if he runs T-Wave, that's going to be a problem. Let's go out into Venusaur. I really have, I'm having no such luck with this team right now. I mean, not Aqua Jetting that Heatran, I know is just a huge problem. It's just a huge problem. So he's going to go for the Leech Seed, which is interesting. I guess he predicted my Ninetales to come out. All I'm going to do here is now that the sun's gone, I'm going to actually go back out into my Ninetales right now just to get the sun up, because I really do need this sun up. And because the Heatran is still around, I really can't set up with my Venusaur, but I can set up with my Shiftry. So even if he does go for the Leech Seed here, which he might, he's going to withdraw. Who are you going into? Heatran? Goes down into Heatran, of course. He's going to get more Lefties recovery. It's just a problem all around. It really is. And now I can't even safely switch into my Shiftry because he honestly might predict that and go for a Fire-type move, which would be absolutely terrible because I don't think my Shiftry can take it. So what I'm actually... This is really stupid. No, but and then he still has his T-Tar. He's got all the answers right now. I'm going to go out into my... I'm just going to sacrifice. I'm down. I'm so far behind right now that I need to create the opportunity to set up, which I don't think he's going to give me with his team. I really don't. He's going to go for the Earth Power. That should... I can't remember how much Earth Power did. Actually, it should take me out. All right, so I did sacrifice Spin Baby. And now I'm going to go out into my Shiftry. This is really my only chance of winning. I need this knockoff to kill. Basically the only way I can win. So it's just what I have to go for. I'm just going to straight up go for knockoff. I can't bother setting up Swords Dance. Will this knockoff kill is the question. Yes, it will. Heatran goes down. I have a slight possibility of winning. He can go out into his Tyranitar, which is probably a Mega. He still has Garchomp. He's got everything really. Really don't have proper responses anymore. I don't have anyone that can use Earthquake, so Tyranitar is fine to come in. It's pretty much golden. I think I'm going to add Earthquake to my Venusaur set, especially with Growth. Why not? You get +2 attack. You might as well have Earthquake on there instead of putting it on your Charizard. I'm going to figure out that Charizard set, though. I think that there's viable options for a mixed Charizard Y, so I'm going to figure that out. I think instead of running Flame Charge, I'm going to run Dragon Dance. That's my personal opinion. I think I'd rather run, instead of running Flame Charge, I'm going to run Dragon Dance. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling right now. He's thinking about who to go into. He does go into the T-Tar just to get rid of the Sun, I'm sure. And unfortunately, I have to get rid of this T-Tar before I can do anything. I don't think he will have anything for me. And I know that, I think Ferrothorn's going to come in next. I'm trying to see. Ferrothorn's definitely coming in because he thinks I'm going to Seed Bomb. I'm going to Swords Dance. I'm going to Swords Dance predicting the Ferrothorn. He's going to withdraw. And out comes the Ferrothorn. Now, I know that I can at least outspeed the Ferrothorn, and that's exactly what I wanted to set up on it. I really didn't want to go out into Ninetales again. There's no point in that. So I think what I'm going to do, and I'm going to take a lot of damage. But now that Heatran is gone, I can possibly set up with my Venusaur towards the end of the game once I get the sun back up. And maybe take this back, but I really don't think so. I actually have to go. It sucks, but I have to go for another Swords Dance. He's running Leech Seed, Stealth Rock. I'm not sure what else. I haven't seen anything else. Power Whip, Gyro Ball. But I'm just going to go for another Swords Dance at this point. Going to go for another Swords Dance, see what he wants to do. He's going to go for the Gyro Ball. Let's see how much this does. Oh my gosh! I didn't expect it to do that much. What the heck? It does that much? Holy crap! And that's how you lose. That's exactly how you lose right there. All right, I'm gonna go out into Naruto's mom. I mean, even if I went for the knockoff, it really wouldn't matter that much. I'm just gonna go for a Will-O-Wisp here because I'm sure that T-Tar's coming out to get rid of the sun. And I might as well burn it. Might as well burn something. So he's going to go out into Tyranitar to get rid of the sun. This feels like 5th gen right now. But yeah, I mean his team is really good, and I made a couple crucial misplays, so that's really what happened. Gonna burn the T-Tar, which really isn't gonna mean much at all. The only thing is that it's gonna mean is that I'm gonna get some residual damage off on him, which is pretty much pointless. But I can't really do anything to him. He's special. He's in the freaking sand. I'm just gonna go back out into my Venusaur. He's probably just gonna stay in, I guess. Maybe go for an Earthquake, which I'll be able to take really well because I'm a Venusaur and he's burned. So he goes for the Ice Fang, actually, not Stab, and neither was Earthquake, but it's really low damage. He gets the... I wish that when the sun was up, you would automatically thaw out, but I know that's not going to happen. Just going to go back out into my Ninetales. I know it's super obvious, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, that definitely seals the fate on the game. I don't think there's any way. I mean, it would be very hard for me to take it back anyway, but I really don't think there's a way for me to take it back at this point. He's going to go for the Ice Fang again. I'm pretty sure he's going to switch out at this point. I mean, I don't really have... I can't really do anything to anyone anyway. He's not going to go into Ferrothorn unless he's going to predict me to double out again into... You think he'd go into Ferrothorn? No. I think he'd go into, like, Azumarill. Let's go for a Solar Beam, predict him to go into Azumarill. Ooh, even if he stays in, I got the Solar Beam off on the Tyranitar, so that's kind of nice. I don't think it'll kill, because Tyranitar is extremely bulky, but it's kind of nice to get the Solar Beam off anyway. He goes for the EQ, super effective, but he's burned. How much is it going to do? It doesn't do half, and I still have my lefties, so... I do think at this point he's going to go into either he's going to go into something else. Quite possibly. Regardless, I'm going to go for Flamethrower because it is in the sun. It'll probably do more than the Solar Beam because it's Stab and in the sun. It's not... Why would it do more? It's resisted. I'm such an idiot. Oh my gosh. I could have avoided all that damage by going for Solar Beam. But I don't think he's worried because his Garchomp is probably Scarfed in the first place. So it's not really going to matter. Just going to go for a Solar Beam here because why the heck not? If he decides to switch out, whatever. I don't think he will at this point. I'm pretty sure he knows that he's got the game on lock because if his Garchomp is Scarfed. Even if his Garchomp isn't Scarfed, he has the Azumarill that can easily take this Ninetales out. And I have no way of de-thawing my Venusaur. I think that if my Venusaur didn't get frozen, I would have a slight chance. I have to see something. Venusaur at +2 special attack. Garchomp. Okay, so I can't one-shot a Garchomp anyway. But a Garchomp cannot one-shot me. Here's the Garchomp. Of course, it's probably going to be Scarfed. There's no reason to really save either one of these. I'm just going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. There's no reason. Yeah, he's going to EQ. That's going to kill Naruto's mom. Going to die to an Earthquake. I thought Naruto's mom died in... I don't know how Naruto's mom died, to be honest. But I'm going to go down to an Earthquake, and then I am going to go down to... The Sunlight's going to fade, so that's even worse. I'm a frozen Venusaur. I'm sure that he's Scarfed, so the Earthquake is probably... Earthquake will still take me out if he's Scarfed. Just about. So I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain because that's a lot of HP I can get back, you know? You know what I mean? He's going to go for the EQ again, of course. And let's see if he's Scarfed or Banded. He is Scarfed. I do thaw out. Wow. So you know what? If I wasn't frozen... I'm trying to think. If I wasn't frozen... I guess the freeze didn't really matter. Because I thought out first turn. Right, I guess that's what that means. Because I thought out first turn, the freeze doesn't matter. I think if I wasn't frozen, I would have been more likely to go into my Venusaur on the Tyranitar. And then be able to reset the sun up. I still don't think it would have mattered. Would have got 1 growth off. It wouldn't have one-shotted, but I would have gotten a lot of HP. I would have gotten more HP back. I just got 37 HP back, I think. So I would have gotten 64. But Garchomp's thing does more than 60. Earthquake does more than 64. Would have been at 71. I might have lived another Earthquake. I don't know the math. I'll probably rewatch the video after this. But that's going to be the game. I'm going to go for a Giga Drain as he goes for another Earthquake, which will take me out. Very good game, man. Those couple misplays definitely cost me the game, and that freeze didn't help, but I don't think it mattered in the long run. I hope you guys learned something from this battle. I'm going to bring this Sun team back again with a different Charizard set. Maybe I'll change a couple things around. I'm probably going to throw Earthquake on Venusaur as well to deal with OU teams like this. I really need Earthquake on there just to handle Heat Rans. Honestly, I think I need that more than I need Hidden Power Fire for Ferrothorns. That's why I have Hidden Power Fire on there for Ferrothorns, but I think Earthquake might be a little better because it still hits Ferrothorn for neutral damage, so I don't know. We're going to see what happens in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shade. Quillfish is useless. Again, it's my fault. It's my fault!